Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, dear friend, and welcome to the Prayer for Peace moment on Kardec Radio. My name is Daniel Peon, and I'm so happy to be here one more with you. Dear friend, I invite you, as always, to take these first moments of our meeting to go to a calm place, close your eyes, so we can attune with the high spirits, and we can start this in a good mood, in a good way, all connected. Shall we? I'll put some soothing music for us. I invite you to close your eyes if you can. And let's raise our thoughts to our Mother, Father, God. Dear God, we praise you so much because we owe you everything. Everything we see, we touch, we hear is amazing. The nature, the sky, the feelings that you allow us to feel. Love, peace, gratitude. We cannot imagine a place that does not reflect your wisdom and love. Thank you so much. And we are also so grateful because you brought us not only family members, friends, but also spirits that take care of us, guardian angels, and the spirits that do care about our evolution, do care about our path, in bringing your kingdom to our hearts. Therefore, please allow them to influence us so we can hear your advice through them, and we can accomplish all the good tasks that you have planned to us. And with much hope in our hearts, we would like to ask your permission to start this prayerful moment of today. And so be it. All right. Dear friends, so happy, right? Let me share what I found this weekend for us. So in the Spiritist Magazine, issue 18, there is an excerpt from Andre Luiz and from the book Renovação, Peace and Renewal, that was brought us by Chico Xavier. And in chapter 41, it says, it's about avoiding obsessions. And as we are praying for peace, I think it makes a lot of sense to think about how can we avoid from the beginning any situations or any bad behaviors that could lead to non-peace or conflict, right? And that's how it begins, avoiding obsessions. One way of doing this. So let's see what Andre Luiz has to share. Andre Luiz said, don't stop dreaming, but face the everyday realities. So I will stop and just make small comments through all the text. So here we have to, put your foot in the ground, and we have to always shoot for the moon, right? Dream, but we cannot escape reality. I'll continue. Reduce your complaints to a minimum when you cannot dominate them completely. And in this topic, he will repeat. So let's pay attention to that. If we cannot dominate our complaints, let's reduce to a minimum. And he says, talk reassuringly to the ones that listen to you. So that means continue to reassure for family members, friends who listen to us. And let others live their existence as much as you want to live the experience that God gave you, meaning give freedom to the ones who wants to experience differently, right? And continues, don't take for granted the power of work. Never think that the good can be carried out without difficulty. Cultivate perseverance towards betterment. Never the stubbornness with the point of views. Realistically accept your disappointments, extracting their value of experience without wasting time with unproductive lamentations. So again, Andre Luiz mentioned the second time to avoid the lamentation of any kind of problem. And continues, remember that disappointment, embarrassment, and hardships are milestones in everyone's path. Meaning, we're gonna have these, no matter what. And I continue. To avoid obsessions, the suffering that visits us is of little importance. So it's the third time that Andre Luiz in the same text says to not complain, to avoid the giving importance to the suffering that visits us. And he finished by saying, what really matters is our personal reaction when facing it. So that's true, right? We live in a planet of expiation and trials. We will face problems. That's the only thing that we are sure about in life, right? And death. But we will face problems. And as we have to learn to dominate everything that comes inside, meaning we can't control what's coming from outside towards us, but we can control what we feel, how we deal with it, right? So that's why Andre Luiz says to what matters is our reaction to it. So taking some points again, he was saying to not complain, don't think that it's going to be an easy pass, because the work of the good has to be carried with some difficulty, at least at the point we are living right now. We have to be perseverant, therefore, right? But not stubborn, meaning perseverance in the good, but to understand that we don't have always the truth or the right point of view. We have to be flexible on understanding other point of views so we can improve ourselves at the same time. Extracting from the experience the problems we receive, instead of wasting time lamenting, right? So use the time to think about and learn, instead of being with your problems. And I think that's it. That was the main tips that Andre Luiz in this text reserved to us, so we could avoid obsessions as much as possible. Reminding that obsessions is a two-way path, meaning we also, by our thoughts, we start obsessions to others, right? Could be incarnated or discarnated brothers and sisters, but when we, with our thoughts, think of good or bad, we are starting obsessions as well. And this is retrofitted in a cycle, because it can also come from the other side. But if they find a source, a synchronicity, right, an attunement with our thoughts and our behaviors and our actions. So let's pay attention to it as well. Dear friends, I will stop sharing. You wish on the screen, and then please, I invite you to close your eyes if you can, so we make a final prayer together. I invite you to take a deep breath, calm your thoughts, and let's visualize a beautiful light in the sky. It's so bright that the sun itself cannot handle the light. We know it's our Master Jesus that is coming toward us. And this so bright light starts to dim until it condenses in a form of human. And our Master Jesus comes close to us with all his mighty and beautiful presence. And as we visualize that, we need ourselves because we understand all the sacrifice, all the work that our brother Jesus did for all of us and continues to do. And as we owe him so much, we look to him, to his beautiful face and gaze, and as he's so merciful, he asked us what we want. And we ask him, dear Lord, allow us to connect to our brothers and sisters who are in most need. Please allow us to pray and give all our good sentiments for the ones who are now in conflict zones. Allow them to feel our love that comes from God through you. They are all over the world, we know. We visualize them in war zones, refugee camps, in prisons, hospitals, nursing homes, schools, mansions, shackles, slums, homeless. They are almost everywhere, dear Lord. Allow all of them to connect through you and us to our mighty Mother, Father God. Allow them to receive your light, your beautiful and bright light that cleans all their spirit from sentiments of hate, solitude, sentiments of selfishness. Allow them to instead receive sentiments and feelings of hope, peace, friendship, and love. And as they receive this beautiful light, we visualize them raising up, feeling and believing in a better tomorrow. Believing that everything shall pass, so will their suffering. Because you must. You are there for us. Thank you. And with much gratitude in our hearts, we kindly ask for your permission, dear Lord, and your protection, so we could close this prayer moment of today. And so be it. It feels good. Thank you so much, dear friends, for joining me. I hope we continue with this chain of fraternity every Monday, 5:30. Stay tuned. And God willing, I'll be here. And I hope you can also be connected at 6 p.m. on Online Spiritual Care. And I wish you a beautiful week ahead. A big kiss. See you next time. Bye-bye.